Welcome, students. Let us continue our learning of active and passive voice, which is a very important part of English grammar. So far, in the previous video, we have learned what is voice, and in that, what is active and passive voice, how to identify what is the role of a transitive verb, and a few guidelines we should follow. So remember, a verb is an active voice when its form shows that the person or thing denoted by the subject does something, or in other words, is the doer of the action. The active voice is so called because the person denoted by the subject acts. A verb is in passive voice when its form shows that something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject. So the passive voice is so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject is not active but passive, that is, suffers or receives some action. So voice is that form of a verb which shows whether what is denoted by the subject does something or has something done to it. Now in these given sentences you can find out which one is active and which one is passive. Mr. Ethan Hawke donates a huge amount every year. Now here the subject is doing, he is donating a huge amount, that is the object. The latecomers were sent to the principal. Now here the subject, the latecomers are not doing the action, they were sent by someone to the principal. He was cheated by the fake officers. Again, he is receiving the action of being cheated. Denzel Washington acted in that award-winning movie. So this is active because he is acting here. She doesn't entertain this kind of behavior. Again, active because she's entertaining here. The subject is doing action. The parrot ate everything that was kept on the plate. Again, it is active voice. So the entire village was devastated in the recent floods. Is passive. It is receiving the action of devastation. He was duped by a trio in the village fair. Again, he is the sufferer. He is the undergoer of the duping action. Now, things which we should remember while we convert a sentence from active to passive. Remember that we have to make certain changes. You will notice that when the verb is changed from the active voice to the passive voice, the object of the transitive verb in the active voice becomes the subject of the verb in the passive voice. Mummy loves me. I am loved by Mummy. The hunter shot the deer. The deer was shot by the hunter. So the subject of the verb in the active voice is made the object in the verb in the passive voice. Since the object of a verb is in the verb in the active voice becomes the subject of the passive form, it follows the only transitive verbs can be used in the passive voice because an intransitive verb has no object. Now here understand the use of auxiliary verb be, like be, am, is, are, was, were, being, been. All they are when we are converting a sentence from active to passive, they're all followed by the past participle of the main verb. We took our children to the circus. The children were taken to the circus. Now here the action is doing is changing to being. He loves me. I am loved. A thief stole my money. My money was stolen. He remembers his grandmother. His grandmother is remembered. The woman cut down the tree. The tree was cut down by the woman. The woman praises him. He is praised by the woman. So I hope this is clear. So when we should know when to use the active voice and when to use passive. The ability to change the active voice into the passive or vice versa is not sufficient. So we should know some of the rules which we have to follow. Now these are some of the changes which take place in different tense forms. In simple present tense, the example is Trisha eats oats every morning. Oats are eaten by Trisha every morning. She walked my dog home. Past tense. My dog was walked home by her. So look at the changes here in the present tense is are, am plus past participle form of the verb. Then in simple past tense, was or were plus past participle form of the verb. In future tense, Sheena will do the craft work. The craft work will be done by Sheena. So will be or shall be plus past participle of the verb. I hope this is clear so far. In present continuous, government is planning to make changes. Changes are being planned by the government. So is our plus being and past participle. Change to passive in past continuous tense. In past continuous, he was telling someone about it yesterday. Someone was being told about it yesterday. Now children, remember in future continuous tense we cannot express it in passive voice, or rather future continuous tense cannot be expressed in passive voice. I hope this is clear so far. So we will continue learning some other rules in different tense forms in the next class. So till then, bye.